What's up, darts fans? Welcome back to dartsreport.com. Smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss the top darts stories.
Want to play a darts game from your own board? Check out sportsarena.app/game.
Order of Merit Shake-Up. Gerwyn Price surges to 7th place after winning the European Darts Grand Prix, climbing 3 spots and overtaking Josh Rock, Stephen Bunting and Gary Anderson. The Welshman now sits less than £50,000 behind Johnny Clayton in 5th, strengthening his position with his second ranking title of 2026. Price earned £35,000 with his 10th European Tour title, averaging close to a ton per visit across 5 matches in Sindelfingen. He leads Josh Rock by over £15,000 and breaks free from a tight pack where positions 8 through 10 are separated by less than £15,000. Wessel Nijman breaks into the Rolls top 16 for the first time after reaching the semi-finals, climbing 13 places since January. Gary Anderson falls outside the top 10 to 11th, while Peter Wright drops outside the top 32 after a first-round loss. Price's consistency on the European Tour is paying dividends, but Anderson's limited Pro Tour appearances make him vulnerable. Nijman's rise is the story of the season, showing how quickly fortunes can change in the PDC. Can Price crack the top 5 before the summer majors, and will Anderson's slide continue? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. Ross Smith's final heartbreak. Smith falls to Gerwyn Price in the European Darts Grand Prix final, marking his 4th defeat in as many European Tour finals. This loss highlights a stark contrast in his performance across different tournament formats right now. On the Players' Championship circuit, Smith boasts an impressive 77.8% win rate in finals, with 7 victories from 9 appearances. However, on the European Tour with stages and crowds, his record stands at 0%, with 0 wins from 4 finals. Despite this European Tour struggle, Smith has proven he can handle pressure by winning the European Championship, his sole major final to date. The disparity suggests his performances are highly context-dependent. Smith clearly has the scoring power to win big events, but something about the European Tour setup isn't clicking. His Players' Championship success shows the quality is there when conditions suit him. When will Smith finally break his European Tour final curse, and what needs to change? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. Vandenberg revival signs. The 2-time major champion finds himself at a career crossroads after dropping out of the world's top 32 for the first time since 2018. He now ranks 36th and flirts with losing his PDC Tour card if he falls outside the top 64. Vandenberg's decline was stark in 2025, with disappointing results, visible dips in level, and a loss of joy in his game. His averages dropped to around 80 to 85, from previous highs near 100, and he suffered heavy defeats. In recent weeks, cautious improvements have emerged, with match wins at Players' Championships and displays of resilience. He stated that practice sessions are starting to pay off, blending realism with cautious optimism. This is a classic confidence issue for a player who's been at the top. The small signs of enjoyment returning are crucial, but the tour card race adds immense pressure to every match. Can Vandenberg maintain this trajectory to save his tour card, or will the pressure prove too much? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. Schindler turning point. Podcast panelists debate whether Martin Schindler's European Grand Prix performance marks a shift for Germany's number 1.
Adrian Geiler declared it obviously Schindler's weekend, despite only 2 wins in Sindelfingen.
Geiler pinpointed Schindler's win over Damon Heta as the decisive moment, not his last 16 victory over Johnny Clayton. He described how Schindler flipped a switch after a poor start, averaging 108 to beat Heta. Max Mines remained cautious, stating you cannot say it is a turning point yet as it was just one tournament. He highlighted Schindler's lack of consistency and past good showings that were not built upon. Schindler showed he can compete with the best when his game clicks, but consistency has always been his challenge. The confidence boost from this weekend could be exactly what he needs. Will Schindler confirm this form in upcoming events, or will it prove to be another false dawn? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. Littler effect hits TV. The Littler effect has transcended the Oki and landed on British television screens, with Emmerdale introducing a darts-themed storyline. Producers tapped into the sport's growing profile, boosted by Luke Littler's exploits. Producer Sophie Roper stated they heard local darts teams, particularly those made up of women, were springing up across Yorkshire. She noted such initiatives play an important social role in encouraging people back to pubs. The plot features several female villagers setting up their own team at the Woolpack pub, including Vanessa Woodfield, Mary Goskirk, Caitlin Todd and Claudette Anderson. This reflects real-world trends of more darts teams forming. Littler's impact continues to grow beyond the sport itself, showing how a superstar can influence popular culture. This storyline validates darts as mainstream entertainment in the UK. How far will the Littler effect spread, and what other surprises might we see? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. Van Schie breakthrough.
Jimmy Van Schie qualifies for a European Tour event for the first time in his career, securing a debut in Kiel at the end of May. The 32-year-old Dutchman described it as a mental boost after a difficult start.
Van Schie admitted to feeling pressure in his early months on the PDC circuit, having previously been a top player in the WDF, where he became world champion in 2025. He said there are simply 127 other top darters.
His qualification path included a dramatic first-round escape against Mensur Suljovic, where both players missed multiple match darts. Van Schie then beat Adam Gaulis and Richard Veenstra to secure his spot.
This is a classic rookie adjustment story. The jump from WDF to PDC is massive. Van Schie's resilience in that Suljovic match shows he has the mental toughness to compete at this level.
Can Van Schie build on this breakthrough and establish himself on the Pro Tour?
What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below.
India's World Cup pair. Nitin Kumar and Ankit Goenka will represent India at the World Cup of Darts in June after qualifying through a tournament in Kolkata. Kumar made history in December as the first Indian player to win a match at the World Championship. Kumar reinforced his status as India's top player with dominant displays, winning 2 of the 3 qualifiers. He dropped just for legs across 6 matches in the opening event and conceded only 3 legs all tournament in Event 2. Goenka secured the second spot after reaching 2 finals and a semi-final across the 3 qualifiers. This will be India's 5th appearance at the World Cup of Darts, with the nation having never progressed beyond the first round. Kumar's continued success is vital for darts growth in India. His World Championship win has raised the profile, but breaking through at the World Cup remains the next big challenge. Can Kumar and Goenka finally get India past the first round in Frankfurt?
What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below.
Belgium shines in pairs. Andy Beatons and Brian Rahman topped their group on the opening day of International Pairs Week at the Moda Super Series, winning 3 of 5 matches. The Belgian duo earned Team of the Day a recognition for their performance. Beatons and Rahman started hesitantly but grew into the tournament, showcasing standout moments like a 10-darter against Wales and an 11-darter against England. Their scoring power and mental resilience under pressure impressed observers. The Moda Super Series is a competition for players without a PDC Tour card, with matches streamed live and prize money on offer. The event features 12 nations competing in two-player teams. Beatons and Rahman have the quality to challenge for this title, but consistency across the week will be key. Their Day 1 recovery shows good tournament temperament. Can Belgium maintain top spot and become serious outsiders for the title?
What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below.
World Grand Prix ticket launch.
Ticket sales for the 2026 World Grand Prix kick off next month, with the prestigious ranking tournament returning to Leicester from September 28 through October 4. Defending champion Luke Littler aims for back-to-back titles. The event features 32 players battling for a top prize of £150,000 in the unique double-in double-out format. Competition includes Luke Humphreys, Michael van Gerwen, John van Veen, Gerwin Price, and 2024 winner Mike de Decker. Organisers announced a three-phase ticket sales process to manage high demand, with tickets expected to sell out quickly. The first window opens May 11 for annual PDC TV subscribers, followed by pre-sale and general sale. The World Grand Prix remains one of the most unique and demanding events on the calendar. Littler's defense adds extra intrigue, but the double start format can produce surprises. Will tickets sell out instantly, and who might challenge Littler's crown in Leicester?
What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below.
International Pairs Week kicks off. The Moda Super Series launches its International Pairs Week featuring 12 nations each represented by a duo competing for the title. The event boasts significant star power including for former world champions. England's Steve Beaton teams with Fallon Shearrock, Wales pairs Richie Burnett with Kurt Parry, Belgium fields Andy Beatons alongside Brian Rahman, and Northern Ireland sends Neil Duff with Richard McKee. Ireland enters as defending champions. The format sees the first 3 days in a 5-team group, with a winner advancing directly to Saturday's finals day. All action is broadcast live and free on Pluto TV starting at 9:30 a.m. British Summer Time. This is a fantastic showcase for non-tour card holders and international darts talent. The mix of veterans like Beaton and rising stars makes for compelling viewing. Which nation will emerge victorious, and can anyone stop the defending champions Ireland?
What do you think? Drop your take in the comments below. By the way, is it time for a darts upgrade? Buy Loxley Darts at thedartslounge.co.uk and use code ARENA10 for 10% off everything. Help us hit our next milestone. Tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications, and we will see you tomorrow.